Hi, everyone. My name is Sess, and I'm here to share with you the new updates that we've had at Wisdome. Okay, the first one on our list is the email sequences. This is where you can create automated emails that will be sent to your students or members based on their behavior or action. So to do that, let me just show you the screen. We go to email, create email automation. And from this screen, we'll have to assign a name for this email automation or email campaign. So let's see, we choose this one. And then the condition. So this will be triggered if, say, someone enrolls for a course, enrolls for a challenge, registers for an event, or a new customer subscribe to a membership, right? So for this demonstration, let us select contact enrolls for a course. As after selecting that, you will see the items. These are the actual titles of the courses that you had or you have in the system. So I'm going to choose this one. All right. Next. So this is where we set the schedule. So it means that the system will automatically send an email to your student or to your member based on the schedule that you will add in this area right here. So since this is going to be our first email, I'm going to say we're sending the email within 15 minutes from the time the student or the member signs up. Okay, click next. Now, um, this is where the actual email, the actual message on the email is recorded. Now, you have two options. You can either select from previously created emails or email templates, or you can create a new template or create a new email. So for this demonstration, let's create a new template. Okay. So we will first we'll have to add our subject line. Okay, next, enter in the message that will be on the email. Okay, that's great. And then in this section, you have an option to attach additional resources. And these resources can be a PDF, a video, audio, Word document, or an Excel file. Okay, so this demonstration, we're not going to do that, but that's easy. You just have to go to choose a file and select the file from your list. Okay, now we're going to save our template. That's great. So we have created our email message, right? Just going to click next. Great. So make sure the schedule is correct. This is our first email. So we're sending it 15 minutes after someone signs up. Then next, this is where we will select the email template that you just created. So we're going to choose this one. And then you can see that it says here, this is the name of the automation. After 15 minutes, this email will be triggered. Good. Okay, now we're going to add another email, right? This is the second email for this entire sequence. So it's going to ask you for a step name. It's just the name to remind you what this second email is about. So I'm going to name it day 2 email. Okay, click next. And again, it's asking for you to set a schedule. This time I'm going to send the email 24 hours after this first email right here um, is triggered. So that's 1 day. Okay. Then we click next. Great. Updated. So you can keep on adding new steps or new emails that will be sent out. Up to 10 emails can be created per campaign or per sequence. If you don't like the email that was created, you just have to delete it using this icon right here. Okay. Okay, so say this is the entire sequence that we want. Then we are to click save. All right. So now the email has been saved. We need to do one last thing because we have created the sequence, but it needs to be activated. Okay, so we're going to, let's go to email automations right here and look for the campaign that you just created. And this is the campaign that we created. Okay. And we have to turn it on so the sequence would work. So we will just click here and then select start from the options. That is great. Okay. So now we have successfully created our email sequence. Okay. So the next thing that we have introduced is also the individual access level. Okay, so let's take a look at that. For the individual access level, so you see we have membership access levels, right? And then you can, just like this one, you can create an access level here and then turn it on or activate it. And the people within this group will be able to access the content when they log in. However, there are instances when you would want to give an individual access. So we have created an option for that, and it is called individual access level. So from here, you can just check the name next to the person you'd like to give access individually, right? And then click update to save the information. Okay, so there you go. Right. And we have also introduced the multiple currency payments. This is the option wherein as a course creator or as an online coach, you can actually receive payments in multiple currencies. So let's take a look at that. We go to settings and then my sales settings, payment settings. Okay. Now this is where in this section here, so it says select currency. This is where you can select the currency that you'd like to add. So far, the currencies available are Australian dollar, US dollars, euro, British pound, and Canadian dollars. Right? And you can choose which you can actually set the default currency and then add the rest as your secondary currency. Now, you will notice there's something here that says tax rate. You can include tax from your payment. Just enter the percentage of the tax that you're collecting. Otherwise, if you don't want to collect tax, just leave it at zero and then click save. Okay. There you have it. Okay. So another new feature that we have implemented is the analytics. So it will be available for other modules, but as of the moment, it's available on the course area. Okay. So in this section right here, you will be able to see your statistics. Okay, or you will be able to see details about your course. You have total enrollment, active members, total revenue, and total favorites. This is being improved. We're adding more analytics to this, and we will make an announcement once it is available, once it's ready. All right. And another option that we have added, or another feature that we have actually added, is for the members. So on the member side, we have introduced a feature that will allow members to edit their payment details or add new payment details if they haven't added their information yet. So they just have to log in, go to profile, click payment settings, and go to add payment method. This is where your student or your member will add their information and click add payment method. These are all the updates that we have for you. And thank you very much for your time.